Hey, y'all. We are here for quads and glutes. Have to be careful where I'm stepping today. um, I did this workout in the gym last week. It was fantastic. We're repeating the in-home version today. Option if you want to grab a heavy bar or a heavy dumbbell. I'll be using most likely a heavy dumbbell for that exercise. It's going to be either sumo RDLs coming in at the end, or if you don't have a bar, I'll be performing a heavy dumbbell pull through with a resistance band. So that's going to be our final drop set. First superset is going to be hip thrusts. We're working KAS hip thrusts today, which means we're keeping tension in the glutes all throughout, working the top half of that rep. We're going to be working within a 10 to 15 rep range for 5 working sets, alternating with sumo squats. Um, yeah, dumbbell heavy sumo squats. That's superset number one. Superset number two. We've got some unilateral movements. So we're going to be working curtsy lunges, alternating with weighted clamshells. We're going to have some failure sets in this workout today. So keep that in mind. 3 working sets for superset number two. So this is when it all things considered, a very simple workout today, not a whole lot of exercises. So we're talking, what, 5 exercises today? That's it. But that doesn't mean easy, right? So simple, not the same as easy. What I want you to focus on is the exact exercise you're in with the exact rep that you're in. Okay, so especially with failure sets, remove any expectation of any sort of set rep range. The whole goal is to complete as many sets, or I'm sorry, as many reps as you can um, until you can't perform anymore. And that doesn't matter if that's only 2 or 3 or 25. So remove expectations, come to this workout warmed up, ready to go. Here we go. Shallow bench, obviously required. Barbell, resistance bands, whatever you need to do. Now with KAS hip thrusts, my would think about starting with a lighter weight, at least for this first set. If you've been doing full range only, there's going to be a little bit more tension in the glutes with these half reps, essentially. We're going to tack on an 8-second isometric hold at the end of the set. I don't think I mentioned that, but that's what we're going to do. Start position. Fingertips at the knees. Bring the heels up to where the fingertips were. That's hard for me to do in this position, but I'm doing my best. Externally rotate those toes slightly. Knees come out, and then we drive the knees in. Yeah, that feels good. I'm at 15, hold for 8. That felt good. I'm working to reach the point of shaking in the final few seconds. So I achieved that. Think, what can you sustain across 4 more sets? Keep the knees slightly bent. even at the top part of that rep. Awesome. We've got 10 to 12 reps of those sumos. Here's the real challenge for you guys. Rest and recover. Like literally. Rest up to 2 minutes if needed. This is really the determining factor in you either being able to sustain what you did the previous set or increase the load. Must recover. And when I say recover, I don't mean take a minute to do some jumping jacks, right? Jog in place, do some burpees. No, I literally mean like grab a sip of water, sit down, and recover. I got about 30 seconds left, but I'm ready to jump back in. Set number 2 of 5. I care way less about like how much actual weight we're doing for these movements and more about what your form looks like with the weight that you're using. So yes, use the heaviest weight that you can perform with good form. Try to get my feet in place before I grab my weight this time. See if that helps. Oh. 2 down, 3 to go. All right, halfway there with those sumo squats. Let's rest. 2 more sets of sumos. We have 3 more sets. of KAS hip thrust. Final set is that failure set. And look, you might surprise yourself. I hope that you do. Do not underestimate the power of getting the right amount of recovery in between your sets. I have literally had to force myself to sit and watch the clock, like literally, and I've become so thankful that I've gotten into that habit, because prior to that, I was like, oh, what is wrong with me? I can't, like, for some reason, I can't just sustain the same load. I can't go heavier or more reps. Like, I'm not making progress. And then I was like, oh no, like, let's just try resting. Like, let's start with that. Now, if your feet slide, that's normal, first of all, but do your best. All right, 3 down, 2 to go. Next set, I am going to flirt with the idea of going heavier and performing less reps. Same burn in less reps. Keep that dumbbell nice and tight to the body. All right, we're gonna leave that dumbbell right there. So we're gonna grab that for our 4th set of hip thrusts, final set of sumo squats. Whew, my goodness. Whew. So start to think about how you want to progress in the final 2 sets of these hip thrusts. I'm good, honestly, with going as heavy as possible for like maybe 2 reps or 1 rep. That's where I am. Let's see how heavy we can go. Maybe it's 2 reps. All right. So this 4th set right here. Last set before the failure set. I'm going to try to go for maybe 10 maybe 10, maybe 12. Whew, all right. That was a really good fourth set. I'm proud of that. Last set, best set. Last rest. Final working set of hip thrust coming. And it's the failure set. Now, immediately after this failure set, we are moving the bench and making space for curtsies. Less rest, less sets, 3 sets, 8 to 10 each. Don't judge me, this is my in-home heavy bar setup. And it works. There is nothing telling me, by the way, that I can even lift this weight. I really don't know if I can. We're gonna discover if it's possible. We're gonna figure it out. All right. All right. This is not totally even. All right. I guess it's close enough.
Bring on. Match exactly what you did on one side to the other. All right. Alrighty. We got weighted 8 to 10 reps. Doesn't matter which set you're on, these are always hard. These are never not hard. Oh man. Quick sip into the next set. Don't look at me, I got 2 more sets too. I got 2 more sets too. those weighted clamshells. We will finish with body weight till failure. The only caveat there, you must perform as many body weight reps on one side as you do on the other. So plan accordingly. Maybe you stop right before you know you can't finish that next rep. Sometimes I suggest just see if you can get one more or even halfway through. Maybe for this scenario, you just let it go once you are pretty confident that you won't get another with good form. And that is more than enough in terms of a burnout. Which side do we start? This side. All right, y'all. We have one singular failure, burnout set, whatever you want to call it. I'm going dumbbell pull through. Your other option is a heavy sumo squat. I honestly just don't feel like unracking, putting different plates on the bar, like I'm not doing that. So what I will do is add a resistance band. My first drop set will be using this 30-pound dumbbell, and then we will go body weight till failure. So the goal is 10 to 12 with your heaviest weight. Immediately drop weight into 10 to 12 with the new weight. Finish with body weight till failure. One set. If you're using a resistance band or the, I don't know, cable machine at the gym, find your resistance. One more weighted rep. Felt my form going to shit. Decided to go out there. Hey, that was fantastic. Super proud of y'all for showing up. Go hydrate, eat, stretch, move. Move outside of this workout today. Make sure you walk, make sure you stretch, drink your water, eat your protein, eat your carbs, get your fiber, hydrate. Slay your day. I'll see you next time.